The lights come on, the set is down, the curtains float away. To all you creatures of the night, I say it's time we play. We'll show you things that in your life you never dreamed you'd know. And now before the ghosts arrive, it's welcome to the show. Minstrels, kings, explorers, fantasies, on order, ghosts and dreams, awakened stories long forsaken. The minstrel and the sorcerer are switching their disguise. The jester drinks and starts to think that he alone is wise. The governor and journalist exchange a Judas kiss. And now before the song is done, the plot begins to twist. Ghosts and lost explorers fate with all her daughters, saints and hopeless sinners, wise men in their winter's snow. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Stands all alone, looks in the mirror and sees what she wanted to be. Safely unknown to anyone near her, she sees what she wanted to see and turns to me. And turns to me. Turns to
yes, I will bow if you still want me to, but it won't be this I have always known, and in the dark there's no one to pray for me
but I'm waiting, searching the shadows that fade in the light, but I'm feeling alive, trying to survive, float with the tide till you arrive and when you look at the morning sun, do you see what I see? Or could I be the only one seeing just what I need? I envision a different man than the one I've become. Pray the ocean will understand that my time isn't done. Everyone's leading but nobody's dancing. Stand on the stage just to turn all alone. I have waited this way for a lifetime of days. I can't wait for the morning sun as I stand with the sea. And the ocean, she understands just the man I could be. Somewhere else there's a different world with a sun that will rise and a moon that will take its place in another man's eyes. And perhaps it's a better world than the one that I see, or if better for no one else, perhaps better for me. Here in the dark where the sky shows its graces, revealing each star while the moon plays the fool, saying how it must be while the night disagrees. I can't wait for the morning sun as I stand with the sea.
differ. Dreams and visions tied into decisions. Saw you on a postcard from the other side. Hope and glitter, never feeling bitter. Walk upon the water just to be your bride. Don't tell me now that there is nothing more. There is a how, just like there is a door. And if there's not to be another way, you tell me why, why, yeah. Stay and follow if the words are hollow. Gotta go along cause it's all you got. Each day earn 'em, turn around and burn 'em. Think you're fitting in but you hope you're not. Neatly drowning every drink you're downing. If you drink enough you'll forget the game. Each illusion wrapped in absolution. Live your life on weekends but it's not the same. Don't tell me now that there is nothing more. There is a how, just like there is a door. And if there's not to be another way, you tell me why, yeah. Besides, she knows what to do. She knows what to do. Skin tight, China white, just another neon light in the vein, leaves a stain all the time. You know that it's true. You know that it's true. So tell me what you had in store. It doesn't matter anymore. It never did, it never will. But I'll be out there waiting still. You're moving fast, but leaving tracks. I'm compromised to your attacks. It comes the time you want to take it back, 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 back. Can't think of nothing. I can't think of nothing. I can't think of nothing I lack. Junkie credit card, got a vein, goes beyond, hypnotized to the side. Every neuron changing its view, changing its view. Gentlemen, summarize every line, well disguised. Don't forget, neuron death in the mind, awaiting its cue, awaiting its cue. And so we found it very modern, worshipping of lesser gods. Lie they do for lie, they must believe. No, it's the lie we trust. And so we're out there laying tracks wherever there's a major fact. There comes the time you want to take it back, 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 back. Can't think of nothing, I can't think of nothing, I can't think of nothing. alive. Yeah! There always comes a time when you do what you want to do. You know you shouldn't do it, but you do it anyway. And when he had the time when he knew what he wanted to, he put the laces on, although he never thought he'd pay. But the lies and the lies and the lies and the time is your pals look at down, but who you think it doesn't show. So you live with the lies and the friends and the gathers, but somewhere in your heart you know you gotta let it, 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 gotta let it. You got to let it go. Paragons of innocence, questioning of your intent, never quite sure what you meant from the other side. Moments on the carousel, must admit we ride it well, and the horses never tell all throughout the ride that no one leaves, no one leaves, no one leaves alive. Welcome to the system, here's the situation. It's a bit confusing, welcome to the maze. Everybody sees what everybody wants to. Everyone avoids every other gaze. I will be your mentor, I'll be your advisor. I'll do what I do and you will look away. Forgetting what you see has always been much wiser, but someone in the back is missing what I say.
Gotta complain in the system. Gotta complain in the system. Gotta complain in the system. Gotta complain in the system.
Welcome to the park, now we supply amusements. Everybody rides, but everybody pays. Workers causing problems when no one's complaining. What good is a martyr if no one is saved? Everybody knows us, everybody sees us. Every single child can tell you where we are. Every politician says that we are leaving, but in all this time we haven't gone too far.
Gotta complain in the system. Gotta complain in the system. Gotta complain in the system. Gotta complain in the system.
You should understand it, it's not underhanded. It's really quite simple, you see. The right and the wrong of it, long and the short of it, black and the white of it, forget the side of it. It is so much cheaper to be no one's keeper, trust me. Complain. In the dead of the night, you can stab with a knife, but it's rare you'll never get anywhere. So we laugh with the light till you turn on a light, and we scatter for the darkness, all the corners fill with blackness. So we're there.
It would offer no solutions, only silent company. So he took hold of the reasons as he tried to understand, but they offered just confusion as they bled into his. Dear God, put it to the side. What should happen to a man's assassins? Dear God, is it suicide? I have never been a man of passion. I believe what the prophet said, that the oceans hold the dead. But at night when the waves are near, they whisper and die. Here. There are wounds that bleed inside us, there are wounds we never see. They are part of our refinements that allow a man to be. There are wounds that bleed in silence with aristocratic grace. There are tears we keep beside them, never seen upon us. Dear God, do you think it's wise to remember everything that's ever happened? Dear God, could we compromise, or must the shadows of this night be everlasting? I believe what the prophet said, that the oceans hold the dead. As I contemplate this stand, what I do is who water. Don't want to look across the waves. Instead of seeing hills of water, I just see markers on their graves. But in the fading of a season, to look across an empty sky for a forgotten childhood reason, to once more wish that you could close your eyes and just believe again. There's a God. Does he remember when we were young and faith was not pretend anymore?
Anymore.
Standing alone by the edge of a river, he's traded his life for a glass full of tears. The bargain was quick, for one's life is less dearer when the sand's running out and the ending is near. The ending is near. The ending is.
The man climbed aboard and set sail for the ocean. He put on the mast, all the canvas she'd take, then laid himself down on the deck neath the tiller. The ship was his coffin, this moment his wake. Runaway reasons, runaway seasons. Time is a treason that I give back to you now. The wind touched the sail and the ship moved the ocean. The wind from the storm set the course she would take, from a journey to nowhere, towards a soul on the ocean. From the Wake of Magellan to Magellan's wake. Runaway reasons, runaway seasons. Everything in it, hours and minutes. We'll take tomorrow because it means nothing to me. To me. To me.
In the dark he heard a whisper asking him to understand. In the desert look for water, on the ocean look for land. In the dark he heard a whisper asking him to understand. In the desert look for water, on the ocean look for land.
And there in the waves was a man in his grave that he saw in the night between the flashes of light, and he
Could not be there.
and all he had prayed or had given away, he now found to be wrong in the grip of the storm. And he
Could not be there. Could you keep our lives together safely back onto the shore? Could you grant this last illusion, only this and nothing more? Could you keep our lives together safely back onto the shore? Could you grant this last illusion, only this and nothing more?
and all at once the heavens blood of fire. The anchor broke, the chains they flew away, and suddenly the waves were reaching higher. And in the dark I thought I heard them say,
Could you keep our lives together safely back onto the shore? Could you grant this last illusion, only this and nothing more? Could you once more by a boat on a river. He pushes it off while he stays on the land. And seeing the hourglass now so much clearer, which someone had refilled by hand. And somewhere that boat's now adrift on the ocean. The mast at full sail, but there's no one on board. The hourglass no longer sits by the ocean. Only his footprints all alone on the shore. And soon they're no more. And soon they're no more.